Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Gunu Kumar, and today I will be training you on the question listening, fill in the blanks. So, whenever we try to understand the structure of your PTE test, I would always mention that your exam is of 2 hours, and in these 2 hours, you have to answer 20 different types of questions, and they are distributed in 4 different sections called speaking, writing, reading, and listening. So the first section will be speaking and then writing, then reading and listening. We are talking about listening questions. That means we are talking about the fourth question. Now, there are going to be 8 different items in your listening section. That makes it the longest section. But in listening, out of 8 questions, 4 question types are unimportant question types. And the most important question types is only one. And there are 3 important question types as well. So we are talking about one of the important types, which is listening fill in the blanks. That means it is the third item of your test, and the items are going to be in fixed sequence. Now, how many questions of listening fill in the blanks will be there in your exam? So you will answer only 2 or 3 questions of this type in your final exam. And there is a concept of time management in your listening section. So your listening is divided into 2 different areas, section A and section B. So section B has a timer where you have to answer all the questions from your multiple choice questions to your right from dictation in one timer. That timer could be very short, from 15 minutes to 20 minutes. And your summarized spoken text has individual timer, each question 10 minutes. Now, so listening fill in the blanks, we would try to answer these questions in 30 to 45 seconds maximum, because we just have to type 3 to 7 words approximately. So that doesn't really require us to spend a lot of time. Now, what is this question and how is the question marking given? So you are going to have a paragraph on the screen just like this, and speaker is going to speak the whole passage for you, including the blank areas. Your job is to take notes of the blank words that the speaker is saying and then type those on the screen. That means it requires you to listen and write the answers. So for that reason, you're going to get 50% of the scores in your listening and 50% of the scores in your writing section. So that means out of 14 points, 7 points are for your listening and 7 points are for your writing section. So now and here only, I have to mention that spellings is the key skill of these questions. So listening, definitely, if you can only listen and understand the word, that's how you can spell it. But then even if you listen and understand the word and you don't know the spelling of the word, you will still get a 0 point. So you have to bring a balance. So the more practice and more learning of spellings would result in getting a better score. So we have a list of spelling words on our app. I will show you. So you must practice those words and learn those words to pass your test. Otherwise, there's no shortcut on getting this question right. And how do we answer this question? We will see. For the beginning, what we have to do is we will get 7 seconds to get ready. I would recommend you guys to physically locate your blanks. One is here, one is here, one is here, one here and there and there. So if you physically locate your blanks, you know if there are blanks which are very close to each other, or if the blanks are equally spaced and they're having long distance between each other. So once you have done that, the speaker will start speaking. My personal recommendation, start reading each and every word along with the speaker properly. When you do that, your brain is actually also helping you to understand the paragraph grammatically and literature wise. Once you understand the context of the paragraph and you are listening grammatically as well, some percent of your brain will already signal you the answer. So if you are doing an active reading while listening, you can answer these questions more accurately than just listening absent-minded or when you're doing only passive reading. So saying that, I have to tell you a few challenges that students face while getting these questions answers. So the challenges could be, of course, the spelling. You could also distract yourself while taking notes on your notebook. So in that situation, my recommendation is to keep your eyes on the screen, stick your eyes on the screen even when you are taking notes on your notebook. This is the best strategy. If you look down on your notebook, you miss the speaker for a second and then it's gone for a long time and you're missing few more words. You must be able to distinguish plural and singular. Be careful of the words. I have written lots of problems that you may face. Don't forget to click next once you have typed your answer, because next is only in your control. As I told you, the timer is of 18 minutes and you have to answer all the questions together right from dictation is the most important section. That's still waiting at the end of your test. So you must save a lot of time for those questions. Now, I have written down the spelling, the challenges, spellings you need to learn properly every day. Capital letter concept, every proper noun and words in the beginning of a sentence must be put in capital. Homophones, you must listen to the context of the paragraph carefully. That will help you to get better on your sound problem. Plural and singular, do look for the hints in the given paragraph for the words like different, both, many, few. These are all words that can help you. Must stop your video here and write down the notes of this PowerPoint. Understanding accents. So for that, you must listen to news channel of different accents. The best strategy that you can do for 10 minutes every day. Must read the paragraph, again, I said, to get the understanding of the grammar. And that's all for now. That's how you practice your spellings, people. Working hard is the only key to get better on this exercise. If you are great in spellings, that's wonderful. This question is going to be a piece of cake for you. If this question is something where you're struggling in spellings, it's all right. You can still make it up by learning new words. Target around 30 words every day. If you keep doing that, you will be able to learn 1,500 words by the end of your final exam. So you'll still get the scores. So it's never too late to start learning spellings. Do it today, from now. Promise me that. Now, saying that, I will be moving on to the practice area. We will go on our app. We will practice few questions. And I will show you where you can see the spellings list. And then if you still have some doubts, more than happy for you to contact your trainer and get your questions answered. This question we are going to answer now.
Almost everyone has heard of the London Stock Exchange, but relatively few know anything about the London Metal and Commodity Exchanges. Yet these markets have a greater influence on world economies because they set global prices for some of the essential raw materials for industry and food manufacture. The LME provides 3 basic services to the world's non-ferrous metal trade. First, it is a market where large or small quantities of metal of a guaranteed minimum standard can be bought and sold on specific trading days. Second, it acts as a barometer of world metal prices. And third, it is a hedging medium. That is, it can help traders get some protection from price fluctuations that occur for economic, political, or financial reasons.
I have got all my words down. I've got 30 seconds to answer. So I will try as fast as I can. I will be using my tab option to move on to the next blank. That works very well. Manufacturer. Raw material for industrial food manufacture. Undoubtful here, I'm leaving it like that. So small or large quantities. That was the plural. Manufacture, influence, summit. Yay, we got all of them right. So just wanted to show you, that's how I am taking my notes. Okay, so without looking on the screen, like without not looking on my notebook, I am taking my notes. You can also do that. That's all for it. Make sure you are listening properly. I used my grammar to answer the third question, manufacture, because I was confused with manufacturer or manufacture. But I did made it, so you can also do it. All the best. You still have more questions, contact. See you soon.